Good morning, it's Wednesday and it's a very late start today. It's well past 11 a.m. and the reason why I'm only now leaving the house is because I decided to spend time with Lewis, and that's just the way it goes. In today's vlog I want to talk about what I do for a living. That might sound odd, but if you saw the title of the vlog, you saw I'm not a drummer. Well, I am not a drummer. At least I'm not a professional drummer. And that might once again sound weird to you. So what I am, not being a drummer, is I'm an educator. That's what I am. I'm a teacher, I'm an educator, I'm a researcher, and I focus on learning and teaching. Drums are merely a tool for me to teach how to learn. Drums are merely a tool for me to teach how to achieve your maximum potential at anything. If you are wise enough to transfer anything and everything I teach behind the drum set to your whole life, and you take it all in with a bit of an holistic approach, then you'll see that everything I teach is just how to learn, how to achieve your potential, your maximum potential, and how to really fight the odds. Learning a musical instrument is just very convenient to achieve exactly that, because it's very difficult. You want to learn a musical instrument at a high level? That's difficult. So even if you're learning an instrument as a hobby, if you transfer what you're gathering in terms of knowledge to the rest of your life, I can guarantee you that you'll be a lot more successful and a lot more fulfilled. A lot of people, of course, ask me, do you play in any bands? No, I don't. Again, I'm not a drummer. I'm not trying to be a drummer. I don't want to be a professional drummer. So a lot of people ask me, have you played with bands? Yes, for sure. Hundreds. Hundreds of bands. I've played live in 3 different continents, thousands of shows, thousands of musicians. I've done it, and that's why I can say with certainty that I don't want to do it. And I have not 1 ounce of shame or embarrassment when I say I'm not a drummer, I'm not a professional drummer. I'm an educator, and I'm a professional educator, and that's my focus and mission in life, to teach you how to achieve your maximum potential, not only behind the drums, but behind anything. Anything you want to do, I can help people, I can help you achieve your maximum potential at that skill. That's what I do. Now, having said that, let's teach some drums. First tune of the day is in half an hour, so I gotta get to the academy as quickly as possible.
If I ever make you cry,
At the academy already, getting a lot of boring stuff done. It's gonna be morning and afternoon of emails. Nothing interesting to talk about unless we talk about this. I want to talk to you about working with other people, especially if you are running your own business. You will often be invited or proposed to collaborate. And what happens when you don't want to do that? You don't want to collaborate, you don't want to do that job. See, a lot of people struggle to say no. I've been guilty of that many times. I said yes to collaborations that I was unsure of. I didn't have enough certainty, I didn't have enough trust in the other part of that collaboration. And you know what? Every time my gut told me, I don't know if I should do this, if I shouldn't do this, if I was questioning it, if I didn't feel it like a big yes taking over my body, often those collaborations ended shortly and badly. I can easily recall 2 that were big losses in my life. They caused a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain, and only because I couldn't say no, even though I wanted to. Every time you propose a partnership, ask yourself 3 things, and if 2 out of these 3 are a yes, maybe you'll be able to give them a yes. Maybe. For me, nowadays, where I am in my life, it has to be 3 out of 3. But here's the 3, the secret triangle for success when it comes to partnerships. If the money is good, or if the people are good, or if the job is good. So for example, if the money is good and the people are good, but the job is not that interesting, you might still say yes. If the job is good, the money isn't great, but the people are amazing, maybe you still be able to say yes. If the money is good, the job is incredible, but the people are okay, you don't really want to talk to them, then you might still be able to say yes. For me, nowadays, it has to be 3 out of 3, only because I'm way too busy to be mocking around, and I just can't do things just because anymore. I'm not willing to experiment unless I'm doing it for myself and for my own career. If I'm gonna start a partnership with someone, it has to be great people, a great job, and the money has to be good, or at least fair. And that's how I judge my partnerships. What about you? How do you decide who to work with? Today is a very calm Wednesday. I love it. I love teaching, don't get me wrong, but busy days are very overwhelming because I give everything. It's like imagine a fighter having 7 fights a day. Even if I win some, I still get punched in the face a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? I really hope that today I'm gonna help my students to get one step closer to leading with the brain instead of leading with the body. And in the meantime, okay, lunch is in the bag, and I've just realized it's now 2 o'clock. My next student is in 2.5 hours, and the calmness of my Wednesday today kind of threw me off my game because I have a lot to do and I'm not sure 2.5 hours will be enough, so I gotta run. This is quite possibly the thing that I hate the most about running a business. Emails. They are so time consuming. I just don't like them. But they gotta be done. I'm pissed off. I think people don't understand the value of time. 3:30 p.m. and I'm still editing yesterday's vlog. Fortunately, I got almost everything that I had on my to-do list out of the way. The vlog is the last thing, and then I'm gonna practice. I want to prepare mentally for this afternoon's lessons. I want to give as much as I can to my students, and that requires at least 5 minutes of meditation, and I'm not joking. It does require that because I drain myself out when I teach. Hopefully I will have time to do that. Just lay on the floor and go through my thoughts. Let them come, hear them, and then let them go. So when I'm teaching, I'm not in my own head, but instead I'm in the moment helping my students. Let's do this. These people need to learn how to hit the drums, man. I gotta do something about that, don't I? One down, one to go. Next student is in 25 minutes. I'm gonna meditate. Meditation is over. It's time to teach again.
There's even a bit of humor in it when you think of such people as active. Just something that may sort of bring it down for you.
And I'm done. It's 7:30 p.m. Early finish. Usually I only finish at 9 o'clock. 2 students are away today. I won't complain because I want to go see my son. Super excited, by the way. Today's lessons went great. I just felt people engaging. I felt engaged. I felt that I was in a very interesting zone where I was going deep into the brain, tapping into the psychology of being a musician, and at the same time, execution. I loved it. I hope my students loved it. I hope they went home thinking about it, not just, leave the classroom, shut off the engine. It's time to go home.
Real.
I'm not a drummer. I'm just an educator. I so happen to use the drums as my mean of transportation to get to my destination. Teach people how to learn and teach people that it is possible to overcome every single obstacle that you impose on yourself or that you find along the way through life. I'm not a drummer. I'm a teacher and I'm a student.